So hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Jack, but when I'm in drag, I go by Luna Rose, cause I'm the flower that blooms at night. And as you can read from the title of today's video, we're going to be doing a RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13 cast reveal, reaction, and review. So let's get into it, shall we? Also, as a quick side note, I will be doing a cast reaction and review of the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2 UK edition after Christmas, so make sure you're subscribed, the bell is hit, and without further ado, let's talk about Season 13 of the American. So up first on my little list is Denali. I have followed her for such a long time on Instagram, and honestly from like the Meet the Queens, the reveal look, as well as the promo look, she is in like my top 3 kind of contenders this cycle. From what I know of her so far, she can really dance, she has ice skating abilities, and an absolutely like stunning aesthetic, so that combined for me is honestly a queen that I really like gravitate towards and really like, so I've got my eye on her and I'm hoping for the best. Up next, we have Elliot with 2 T's. Honestly, I really don't know much about this queen. I've not like followed her on Instagram or like seen any of her performances on YouTube, but from what I got from the Meet the Queens and from what I've heard other queens talking about, she is an incredible dancer and performer since she kind of grew up in like the Texas drag scene, so it's very like Dancing Diva of Texas, drag extraordinaire kind of extra, which I'm a big fan of. I love a queen that can like twirl and buck and do all the flips and the fun stuff, so yeah, I'm excited to see what she brings, but I don't really have like a great deal of knowledge about her. Okay, so this next performer is honestly one of my favorite drag performers of all time, and it's really going to open everybody's eyes to the art form of drag, the gender expression of drag, and just kind of the whole artistic approach to it, because the next drag performer is Got Mick. Honestly, he is one of the most incredible people I've ever seen in my life. I've followed his transition for many years now on Instagram and seen him in multiple different people's YouTube transformations and videos and like makeup tutorials, and he is an incredible makeup artist. I love his drag aesthetic, and I honestly cannot wait to see everybody's reaction to him, and his performance skills and just his makeup artistry is next level. It's inspiring, and I think it's a step in the right direction for RuPaul's Drag Race to have more trans contestants and to kind of broaden people's horizon to what drag can be, who can do drag, and just the works of it all, so I cannot wait to see what he brings. So up next, we have Joey J. Honestly, him out of drag is so attractive, and I do like her drag aesthetic and the promo look and the reveal look, but apart from that, I don't really have too much of a strong opinion. Out of the few queens that I've talked about so far, she is honestly one of the lower tier, like, I'm less excited about, but generally queens like that I kind of underestimate always seem to end up being the dark horse of the competition, always seem to change my mind on them, and always seem to deliver a sickening performance, so I'm rooting for you, girl, but so far I'm not like blown away by her, if that makes sense. So this next bitch, Kamora Hall, is honestly breathtakingly stunning, and Jada Essence Hall, who won season 12, is her drag daughter, so I'm expecting full-on poise, pageant elegance, and like that sickening kind of pageanty drag aesthetic from her. From what I've seen from the Meet the Queens and the promo look, she's very like rhinestoney, very feathery, very extra, and gives you full-on like drag, which I live for. I live for a queen that is like absolutely stunning and painted, but the outfit is so like extra, so like glittery, glamoury, rhinestone to filth, so yeah, I'm excited to see her aesthetic wise, but apart from that, I don't really know too much about this queen, so I'm hoping she can also perform and act, since based on appearance alone, that bitch is stunning. So finally, we have Candy Muse on Drag Race. She is part of the House of Aja, and Aja is honestly one of my favourite queens of all time. Even though she doesn't really do drag or anything anymore, I still follow her career, I still love her music, and I am so happy one of her drag daughters is finally on Drag Race apart from Dahlia Sin, and I cannot wait to see what Candy brings. She seems so funny and so effervescent and like a full-on like extrovert loud ass bitch, which honestly I really like in a drag queen. I kind of like the arrogant kind of out there personality, and she gives me that, and that promo look was absolutely stunning with like the mint green and like the big up hair. Like, she looked amazing, and we know she's going to be loud, which I'm kind of here for. So Lala Ree, honestly, again, just like Joey J, I didn't really get too much of a reaction from. I liked her promo look, I liked her hair, but yeah, I'm not really blown away with her so far. She seems like she's going to be a good performer, but yeah, out of the queens, she's not really like given me life yet. She's not like blown me away. But again, just like Joey J, it always seems to be those queens that I'm not like initially blown away with from the Meet the Queens. Always seem to be the dark horse of the competition, always seem to turn it out and always make me fall in love with them. So I'm excited to see what she brings, but I'm not living yet, girl. So Olivia Lux. Honestly, I would kai with this queen any day of the week. She is so attractive out of drag, and in drag, the way she paints is just so stunning to me. From the Meet the Queens, she was like the one that I gravitate towards the most, the one that I vibe with the most, and just her aesthetic and like the Meet the Queens video and everything I've seen of her so far stuck in my brain like the most out of the entire cast. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this bitch brings, and hopefully she delivers what I want her to deliver and takes the crown home. And we have another queen I've waited for such a long time to get on Drag Race. Rosé. She is part of Stephanie's Child with Jan, who was on last season, and then Laguna, who is honestly one of my favourite queens of all time that's never been on Drag Race yet. So I'm hoping Laguna can get on season 14 and it'll complete my little Stephanie's Child like trifecta of perfection. But Rosé is such an incredible performer. I love her aesthetic. I loved her in Stephanie's Child. I loved her like just general performance and Meet the Queens and the promo look. So again, she is one of my personal favourites, and I'm hoping she makes it towards the end since I live for that bitch and she is talented as fuck. And we have another queen that I would kai with any day of the week, Simone. The hair that Gigi Good made for her for that promo look is everything to me, and it really made her like stay in my mind as someone memorable. And from like looking her up and following her on Instagram and kind of seeing some of her performances, I'm a huge fan of her. I think she's really going to go far, and I cannot wait to see what she brings since that bitch is stunning. Up next, we have Tamisha. I think she is the drag mother of Lala Ree, which I think is going to create like quite an interesting dynamic since we've never had like a drag mother and a drag daughter on the same cast before. But again, like Lala Ree, she didn't really blow me away from the Meet the Queens. She gives me kind of more of an old school kind of pageant-y drag, which I am so here for. I love that kind of aesthetic, but yeah, I didn't get too much from her. I didn't really vibe with her the greatest, but you never know, she could blow me away just like Joey J and Lala Ree and be the dark horse of the competition and make me fall in love with her. But yeah, from the Meet the Queens, meh. So this next queen I have a huge soft spot for because I'm such a huge fan of a campy kind of theatrical drag aesthetic, and Tina Berner gives me that full on like campy kind of pantomime theatre drag. So I'm excited to see what she brings on the show. She seems really like fun and effervescent and like has that very showbizy kind of camp moment to her. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this queen brings, and hopefully she's going to give that like fun kind of edge to the group and not be like a full on mean sassy bitch. And then finally, we have Utica. That like reveal look was honestly mind-blowing to me with like the full-on like sewing kind of reveal, as well as her general like promo look for the show looked so good that her like aesthetic is vibing with me hardcore. She gives me full on like quirky kind of style of drag, which I think is so good to have a queen that has like a unique perspective on the art form of drag, and I cannot wait to see what this queen brings. I think she's going to be one of them people that does like the most unique, weird runway kind of interpretations, and I'm just excited to see what she brings. She seems like a full on like kooky queen, and they always seem to be my favourite. So yeah, that completes my little like cast review, reaction and reveal to the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13 cast. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below which queen was your favourite. And don't forget to subscribe to our bitch and hit that notification bell to tell you when I upload. There should be one new video every single Monday, but from the 23rd of December, expect some festive fantasy looks. And then, like I said, after Christmas, I will do my RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2 of the UK edition, cast reveal, reaction review kind of moment. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.